After, you know, we get to step 2, we will get another cutscene, but we'll go through step 2 and 3. So, because this will be a video by itself now. Hopefully I'll have enough... wait, is it level... Okay, we're still level 5. Or, well, level 7 is what tries to be maxed out. I should... Actually, I'll go back. Because I just want to see, can I get any bonus? Any extra? Any extra? Did I really not get a single extra one? Really? Did I really not get a single extra one? Really? Finally, I got plumbing 2. Well, I'm just getting all the treasures, I guess. Okay, sure. I just want one extra, but man, it really, like, it's driving down my crystals to a huge pinnacle. I need to go back and get rewards. By that, I mean to go to the gem exchange center and just drop down some of these. Look at this. There we go. Get those. Get these. Oh, my wallet's drowning. Help. I need more. I need more gems, please. I'm running low. Help me. I'm going broke. All right, there we go. I feel a little bit more comfortable now. All right, so now, for real, we can go back into the Sea Alliance Assembles, and we can actually run a little bit again, because now I can actually upgrade this treasure just a wee bit, just for a few more points. Level 6 sounds pretty good, and yeah. Yeah. Should I continue? Continue getting a job, I'd say. Water, bloom, and repair, yeah. Yeah, I need more income, please. Alright, so now let's go ahead and move on to the next part, where we're just... Hopefully running with Dragon Eye is actually not going to be too difficult, just because they're going to get us a lot of points, as far as I remember. I think, at least. But... Whew, my chest. Well, let's see what we can crank out here. Let's see what we can come up with. And, probably relax for the rest of the day. I could work on a short, but, like, by the time that this stream ends, it's probably going to be, like, around 7. So that's going to take a little bit of time to actually, like, you know, through every single thing. Was that a lamp friend? What was that actually a lamp? That looked like a... No, it looks like a... Oh, it's a dummy. With a little goofy face on him. Dummies with goofy faces on them is such a vibe. Yeah, look at that. Just... Look at that. It's just like, hey, we're smiling. Why not? Little friends. Why not? I don't know why. I just find that very cute. Alright. I think everything I could just treat the stream as a little bit more of a chill stream. Of course, probably at some point I probably will stream, you know, the other games. Probably I might make it so I stream Kingdom probably on Monday, just so I can get the rest of the story done, you know, quickly, because there's some story that I definitely need to cover there. And also, I need to make sure that I do any other sort of events that are available, because I think last time I streamed it was like, well, about like a week ago or something like that, and probably like less. I don't know. But, like, I definitely need to get that story wrapped up, because there's still the rest of that Chapter 2 story, and then we're going to be getting a new TBD update. Which, it's interesting, because technically, this is the first TBD update that Kikuran Kingdom is going to get. So, that's going to be really interesting to see about. And I'm pretty sure, in regards to the Kikuran Kingdom, I don't think there's really a limit, because, like, people will say, like, OvenBreak and Kingdom and all these games are in different universes. However, I was thinking in regards to the TBD doesn't count, because, like, there's no universe where there's seem to be split, because the TBD is just one location, right? As far as my recollection knowledge could go. Okay, 18 missions. That was literally perfect. Right when that beautiful last maggot hit, we got it. Drink water. Kenny, do you want me to drown in water? I just drank water. What the pleb are you talking about? Alright. Let's get that chest opened up. Did I win anything? No, I didn't. Alright, well, oh, hey, thanks. Thanks. Perfect. Alright, so now, we got all of these, 52 coins and 1 gold. That's perfect enough to just complete all of the missions, which apparently we also got a new skill unlock, being a magnet, another tea thing, and also a magnet. I guess I'll take that if I ever need to magnetize jelly towards me. While waiting for your arrival, we made considerable progress on a method for stealing the dragon orbs. We have 2 components in development, a formation to enable instantaneous sealing and transportation, and an orb casket. The goal is to place a dragon orb inside of a casket, then use the formation to teleport and seal it within the Dragonbind Shrine. The instant seal and teleport formation can isolate the dragon orb the moment it's discovered, preventing harm to cookies nearby. The casket is, simply put, the vessel that makes this possible. Wow. It's actually possible. How did you even develop that? There is the reason our techniques and technology are called the marvels of the T clan. Sir, we've hit a snag in the development of the orb casket. Dragon orbs vary in so much size. We're not sure how to account for these variations. That's true. Some dragon orbs are enormous, and one dragon eye cookie absorb was barely the size of a tiny orange. We'll need to account for cases where the empty caskets won't fit. Splitting a dragon orb to fit inside isn't an option, and Radiant are A radiant ore isn't exactly material that resizes easily. I have a suggestion. Please go ahead. The T-Clan is open to fresh ideas. So, from what you're describing, the casket isn't meant to physically contain the Dragon Orb. It's just a delivery mechanism that sends it to the Dragonmine Shrine, correct? Then what if martial energy handles the shape instead? The casket purely becomes a conduit for the technique, and rather to simply housing the orb, it shifts to become matching the orb's size before it's sent off to the shrine. Oh my. That's quite a splendid idea. Let's proceed along with those lines. Well, while we're at it, I have so many more questions. On the way here, I spotted an automated palanquin, pulled by an automated cookie doll. I could see how channeling energy into it would get it moving, but how did the palanquin and doll navigate unexpected situations independently while still moving in sync? So many cookies come to the T-Clan and marvel at what they see, but I guess who wants to understand how it all works? Now that is a rare pleasure. Showing you directly would serve better than any explanation. Shall we head to the Artifice Hall, where everything is made? Oh, no, please, sir, allow us to show them the way. Focus on the development, all of you. We all know talking too long wears you out. It's no trouble at all. Please leave it to us. That really isn't necessary. Come on now, you just sit back and rest, Longjing Tea Cookie. No overdoing it. The clan scholars really do dote on you, don't they? Almost like they're looking after a little kid. No one is doting on me. I am the clan head. Alright, as a future leader of the Alliance, I'm telling you both to stop this bickering. Other cookies are watching. Have some dignity at members of the Alliance. We're able to pull rank with each discussion of this nature. You should know that mine's currently outranking yours. I can never win an argument with you, can I? Oh, it hurts. Seems like the pain is dying down a little. Are you feeling any better? I'll bring you a restorative remedy. It appears the Dragon Orb has been completely absorbed. It simply won't come back. I can't even tell where the dough has been settled. The clan has mentioned it was an orb containing the power of the dragon, and yet they have absorbed it in a stone one place. So what kind of strength does this young cookie possess? The formation suppressing their energy had not been active in this room. Shouldn't think about what might have happened next. You dare? Pardon? Is something troubling you? Take your time. Insolence! You insignificant lonely cookie dare to lay hands on me! I beg your pardon? Or perhaps you seek to claim my power for yourself? Ignorant and covetous and worthless, I will reduce your dough to dust! Sir, development's been completed. The moment the Dragon Orb is discovered, we now have a way to reshape and teleport it directly to the Dragonmine Shrine. Well done. Now it's time to acquire the Radiant Ore. What's a Radiant Ore for? I mentioned before that there was a material essential for the teleportation technique. That material is Radiant Ore. It's a rare ore for the Snowy Rice Cake Mines, which belongs to the Wonton clan. And it has the efficiency of pretty sure I meant to say efficiency. It has the efficiency of maximizing the energy channeled into it. The ore contains a great deal of impurities, which makes finding a pure sample of all more difficult. Lately, the Wonton clan has been restricting exports almost entirely, making trade nearly impossible. What we currently have on hand at the T-Clan isn't simply enough. Eh? What? Nobody told me anything about that! And yet we are still the T-Clan. We've already secured a portion, and we shall be meeting with a merchant shortly. And the hardest part is already behind us. It's all thanks to Alchemist Cookie's suggestion. Once we weren't constrained by the casket size, the research moved much faster. It came from noticing the automated palanquin recognizes and adjusts the size and power of whoever's rising in it. I just applied the same idea. You're remarkably sharp, Alchemist Cookie. The greatest amongst this group. No, among any cookie I've met in recent memory. Thanks, but I've got a long way to go before I reach, I have a long way to go before I reach the truth. I won't be satisfied until I know every last thing there is to know about the world. You can tell the difference between pride and arrogance by looking at someone in the eyes. What I see in yours is wisdom that runs to the very core of your dough. The kind that can move mountains by hand and redirect rivers with words. So would you consider changing the world from within the T-Clan? Wait, is that a job offer? Not an accurate way to put it. I've been looking for someone to carry on after me. I'm a complete outsider though. Would that really be okay? If you have the mind and the will to lead the T-Clan, nothing else matters. Honestly, I'm a little tempted. The research capabilities here are among the best I've seen in the city in all of my travels. But I have something I need to finish first. The Dragon Orbs won't find themselves. Everything else can wait until after. I see. A shame. If you ever change your mind, send word anytime. Haven't you only just become clan head? Surely it's a little early to be thinking about a successor. For some, perhaps. But time is not equally generous to everyone. We're still young, aren't we? Don't go thinking like that. Train with me instead. Ha ha ha. Here's that energy for something, and I'll toughen you up and stronger than a monk in a Hallite monastery in no time. I don't find this conversation worth continuing. Perhaps it's time for you to go meditate while facing a wall. Everyone, something's wrong with the Dragon Eye cookie. Physician, something's happened to the physician. What? We should go right away. Oh, Dragon Eye is gonna cook people. Oh no. That's not good. The physician, is the physician dead? No. Now's not a time for congratulatories. Congratulations, you've unlocked a new power. You can learn more here. Yeah, what did I get? Use these skills to Use these skill points to equip the skills that you wish best. It appears that you have skill points to use. Give it a try. Skill points allow you to equip whichever skills you like. You may change skills as you wish, so find the formation that suits you best. So we have Steeped in Spring Water, where it makes teapots create additional basic jellies, and Artisan's Teacup, level 2 magnetism. I think we'll go for this. Just for the extra little basic jellies. Don't want us to one with Dragon Eye, though. The big difficulties probably... Oh, we're still at level 5 treasure. Thank everything we upgrade the treasure, then. But, ooh, that's difficult. But, yeah, I'm terrified because... Of course, why does it always have to do with the Dragon Eye? It always has to do with the Dragon Orb. That's going to be like some sort of antagonistic force. How the plebs you kill? What? Why did you... What are you all doing in the chat? Are you saying that you're murdering me in the chat? Gang, what are you doing? Y'all just take a moment to take your so... This is a stream. This is meant to be a place where you have fun, not a place where you call the EMTs. I swear the stream. Why do I even stream anymore if I'm going to cause people to die? I mean, like... If it makes you all calm down, I could stop streaming. Like, if it makes, I could just stop this video. Like, I don't have to continue. Like, if you're just gonna be dying because I'm over here streaming, like, I could just stop. Like, all of you, like, I don't need to stream. I just continue to doing, like, these normal basic videos. Like, it's nothing to, as long as all of you are still breathing and surviving, like, I could just, y'all want me to end it? I could just end it. Like, come on. And that's real, by the way. I'm legit. I'm being serious. I'll just end it right here if it means y'all can calm down. Oh, now everyone says no. Now everyone says no. Okay, of course. Yeah, great. Thanks, guys and girls, plebs. Yeah, thanks. Now the moment that I threatened to end stream, now all of a sudden it's like, oh no, we're all okay. Yeah, all of a sudden the people who died are just now suddenly back to life. Thanks, guys. We're joking? Yeah, thanks. Death is not a joke, guys. All of you are dying? Good. I feel like the stem of jokes have just lost all their meaning. Like, people... Has someone died? Yeah, that's a joke. A strangle prank? Yeah, that's a joke. Terrorism prank? Yeah, that's a funny prank. Rage baiting? Yeah, that's such a joke. Everyone will laugh. By the way, Spinach, just give me your food. Get your vegetables! Fresh vegetables! 3 bundles of lettuce, please. Oh, those carrots are mine. My dear little doe won't eat carrots from any other stall. Closing up early, I see. If I recall correctly, it has not been long since you began selling out for this day. It's all thanks to you telling me about such a great spot to set up shop, Longjing Tea Cookie. Lots of vegetables-loving cookies come this way. You. Yes, but the cookies would not buy if your produce were not good. It's all part of my duty in maintaining the best markets in the land of martial tarts. It's no wonder it's easy to find all sorts of interesting things for sale here in the Tea Clan's domain. Spinach Cookie, what do you say to increasing the amount of vegetables you bring to the Tea Clan's markets? Well, I'd be honored to have you simply increase your sales volume. If I'm being honest, I'd like to pursue an exclusive contract to you. Perhaps in the future we could aim for an expansive across the land. You really love your vegetables, don't you, Longjing Tea Cookie? Told me to toot my own horn, but aren't mine extra tasty? The world would be a better place if everyone could appreciate a good veggie like you. Oh, I just saw I got a bit of spinach left. Here, these are for you, on the house. I appreciate it, but if you let me continue, I'd suggest to... A cookie's gotta eat all their vegetables to stay nice and healthy. Didn't think I didn't notice you coughing earlier. Very well. Please consider what I mentioned about an exclusive contract. I'll bring more if you eat all those up. You're considering the contract, right? I gotta be honest with you. I don't think she's listening. I think she just wants you to eat. Honestly, Spinach Cookie would be the only person who could tell me to eat my vegetables. And the thing is, ever since I got, like, you know, that I was, you know, what is it? I was, what's it, diagnosed? Yeah, diagnosed. That's a good term. When I was diagnosed with diabetes, like, of course, I ate a lot more vegetables in my life. That was real good. Make an extended version, perhaps a remix of that first song you made. It's such a banger. What first song? First song do you mean? Oh, you're asking Jambi. Oh, okay, I got you. But Pink Sheep, I'm pretty sure they put that in the chat. They literally just put that in a fan art chat. I think. Anyway, shrimp crackers? Shrimp crackers, right? Yeah. Oh, a small amount. Okay. Bam. Perfect. Open that up. Got free cinnamon and also a moon. Is this enough? 51. Okay, still that is enough. And we also got Spinach Cookie and her pet, which Spinach Cookie was already maxed out, but the pet wasn't. So I got a free pet right there. Thank you. Dragon Eye Cookie, are you okay?
Much better now. You were all worried about me, and I thank you. Huh? Cookie came up to get us, said something was wrong. What exactly happened?
Well, the patient seemed to be recovering just fine, and then they started acting strangely. The voice changed too, like a much older Cookie, and they spoke as though they weren't a Cookie at all. I've been thinking back on it now. It was so terrifying.
Is this Cookie sick too? Why are they acting like this?
Please don't hurt me!
You ran away? Am I scary? Hi.
You better, Cookie. Okay now, good.
Yeah, the medicine the doctor gave me tasted nasty though.
Here, have some candy. Herbal medicine tends to be bitter, so this should help with the aftertaste.
Thank you. You're a good Cookie. I shall remember your benevolence.
Now then, was it anything like this that when you swallowed the dragon orb? Tell me how it compares.
Oh, well that a test just now?
Knowing how powerful and dangerous the dragon orbs are, I cannot simply look the other way. Not even in a case where a young Cookie's involved. Plus, recently, a dragon orb has been at the center of what amounts to a possession incident. Proving treatment here within a T-clan is already a privilege we are extending. I will station our finest formation masters outside of the room at all times. Effective immediately, Dragon Eye Cookie is to not leave this room under any circumstances.
What? That's going a bit too far. Dragon Eye Cookie's nothing like Longjing Dragon.
Proper treatment will be provided and guaranteed, but you are guests of the T-clan, and you will defer to me as its clan head. I'm not entirely on board with this, but if I think about it without emotion, Longjing T-Cookie is right. Nobody knows what the dragon orbs might do next. There's even a slightest chance the dragon orb puts Cookies in danger the way it did in the tropical soda islands. What could any of us actually do about it? Even the smallest risk is worth preparing for.
Fine. That just means we'll have to find the dragon orbs faster. For Dragon Eye Cookie's sake. Don't you dare let anyone hurt or mistreat our friend.
As the head of the righteous clan, I have no interest in conducting myself shamefully. Consider this simply as a means of ensuring a clean separation between the dragon orb and the Cookie in question. In any case, since everyone happens to be gathered, I have something to discuss. Let's move to the other room.
Oh, is everyone leaving?
That expression tells me the pain is genuine, at least. I know all too well that being sick is when loneliness hits the hardest. Apprentice, bring Dragon Eye Cookie some toys. Tell the attendant I'm requesting it personally. I am sure they will find something suitable. If there's nothing on hand, my childhood toys will do just fine.
Yes, of course. Thank you. You really are a good Cookie.
Now then, we dispatched our informants and traveling merchants to investigate every angle. The history of the Ebony Dragon has proven difficult to trace. What's strange, however, is that every trail we followed simply vanished at some certain point, as though someone had deliberately erased it. The absence of information in itself is a form of a form of information. And we have also recently learned that the Umbral Pact has been making fresh approaches to various clans and sects. In all likelihood, the absence of this information is their doing.
But the seal is already broken. What reason would they have to keep dealing with the sects now? They've been tearing through the land of Marshal Tarset as is.
Which is precisely why we could assume they have another agenda. This warrants closer investigation. I have no first-hand experience of this myself, but the previous clan head always said there's no news in the realm that escapes the spring winds touched by the plum of the apricot blossoms. For information on the Ebony Dragon, I believe we can ask the spirit weapons themselves directly.
Then we'll ask the dragons how far along things have gone to their end. Well, on their end. We haven't used this skill in a while, so it'll be fun to catch up.
You requested this meeting, so here we all are. Consider it an honor that we rearranged ourselves for a cookie's request. Was it not you, Pataya Dragon, who gathered everyone here, clamoring about the lack of interesting news? Anyway, what an unfamiliar setting. The delicate tea where struggles. No, the delicate tea where suggests you haven't simply been leisurely sightseeing, I take it.
What's that supposed to mean? We've been working super hard to find the dragon orbs. Yeah, and the Dragon Eye cookie ended up swallowing one. What? I knew that cookie was suspicious. Was this a ploy to harness the power for themselves?
Hi, my. I figured that little one might gobble up a cookie or two, but something far more important like a dragon orb. Diabolical.
We were just as shocked, but Dragon Eye cookie didn't do it on purpose. They've been sick of the bed ever since.
I didn't expect it to be having this conversation, but glad we're in a room without Dragon Eye cookie right now. Intentional or not, the ability to swallow the concentrated essence of draconic power confirms one thing. Dragon Eye Cookie is no ordinary cookie. The good news is, there are no signs of Longjing Dragon awakening yet. But whatever was plotted, we cannot know the full extent of it. Contact us the moment anything seems even slightly off. And there's one new thing we can tell you lot. The Ebony Dragon may not have been an ordinary stone dragon after all. The Ebony Dragon's greatest power was the ability to go anywhere and appear anywhere. That's what gave us such a headache back then. In addition, searching further throughout the tomes and scrolls of the Lotus Palace, I found something rather intriguing. The Ebony Dragon appeared seemingly from nowhere and rose to become the leader of the Stone Dragons.
We were such adorable little hatchlings back then, so we wouldn't really know, would we?
Adorable?
So, did the Ebony Dragon become the leader of the Stone Dragons the same way the Longjing Dragon did? Simply by being the strongest?
Strength had something to do with it, but stone dragons are old and set in their own ways. You think they'd hand over the top spot just because an unknown dragon showed up and flexed? The Ebony Dragon played dirty. That's the only explanation. Therefore, the ability to vanish without a trace may point to a power we simply do not know about yet.
Greetings. I am Longjing Tea Cookie, head of the Tea Clan. May I be permitted to speak?
A lowly cookie dares to interrupt the discussion amongst dragons. Ha! A cookie we've never met before is trying to wedge their way in. The dough looks feeble, too. This should be interesting and entertaining.
To be candid, the pressure of your auroras alone is already bearing me down. The energy of the dragons is truly something else entirely.
Let's stop talking and write it down. Your penmanship is excellent.
If it is for the sake of protecting the land of martial tarts, a little wear on my dough is a trivial matter. I'm only sharing what I know. There's a phrase known throughout the land of martial tarts. Ebony Dragon, Noon Shadow. It speaks of how the Ebony Dragon moves through the shadows even at high noon, appearing and vanishing without warning. Given what you've described, this ability may well be the answer. Please take it simply as a reference point. That may well be the truth behind what we've gathered about their abilities. This newcomer carries quite the useful piece of information to the puzzle. In the meantime, we intend to visit the dragon's graveyard before long. We will share word if anything new comes to light. Graveyard is a generous name for a pile of bones scattered here and there. Little Kiki saw them, right? Remember those things from inside Longjing Dragon's belly?
Are you certain about this, Honest Dragon?
I shall not repeat myself. We all know this must be resolved before the worst comes to pass. Longjing Dragon and the Ebony Dragon awakening at the same time.
Even if both dragons showed up at once, we could handle it. But next time, you cookies, just make sure to stay out of the way.
Final details for the sealed teleportation are complete. When the formation is activated at the Dragonbind Shrine, the orb casted bearing the matching formation will respond. Any dragon orb held within will be teleported directly to ensure its safety. Will be directly teleported to the shrine itself. Transport is only possible within the same formation. That is the current limitation, I'm afraid. What do you mean only? What you've accomplished is already truly genuinely incredible. With the luxury of time and further development, I intend to eventually push this to a full instantaneous transfer technique. Are you alright? Please pace yourself. Pace myself? How exactly would I manage that? The hardest thing in the world for me is letting time go to waste.
I don't like what's happening to Longjing T. I think she's overworking herself. Overworking himself for that matter, because I forgot it's a male, not a female. Oh. I don't like that. I don't like when that happens to someone. He's treating as if he says one wrong word, he gets instantly eviscerated. That's kind of how I treat it. That's kind of how I treat it. If I say one wrong word, I have this like thing inside of the back of my head where like if I do one, I imagine there's someone out there who's gonna make like HyperHimes misspelling like compilations and gonna do a whole counter, and that's one of my biggest fears in the internet. I can't even lie about that. That's one of my biggest fears.
I want to give a huge shout out to all of the plebs who are becoming members on the HyperHimes channel, being Casual Gaming, Luli Games, Jojo Sands, Eduardo Pimentel, Wavy Plays Games, Zagai Kotsu, Luca, Dings, Umi, Pibby IRL and Electronics, Chaos Jebel, Truth the CJ Official, Anti-Prank Official, Funcat, Pebbles, Sweet Ribbon VT, Dark Flare, and Mocha CRK. Genuinely, I can't thank you all enough for all the love and support, and let's keep on growing together.